Can you tell what's wrong with this sentence? He is very younger than me. Hi everyone, Teacher Aysans here. As you can guess, we're going to focus on some of the most common mistakes made by English learners all over the world. In English, we don't say he is very younger than me. Instead, we say he is far younger than me or he is much younger than me. Her husband is much older than she is or far older than she is. Chinese is much more difficult than English. How about this sentence? We had a long travel through the mountains. In English, we don't say a travel because travel is uncountable. You should say a journey instead of a travel. I wish you a good journey. We had a long journey from the east to the west of the country. How about this one? She bought a bread. Again, bread in English is uncountable. You cannot use a or an with uncountable nouns. But you can use a loaf of bread or 2 loaves of bread. Again, you don't say 2 loaves of breads. It is the loaf that gets plural. Next sentence, he gave me an advice. Again, advice is uncountable. You can't add s to it, you can't make it plural, and you can't use a or an with it. You should either say, he gave me advice, or he gave me a piece of advice. Let me give you a piece of advice. So, when you want to use some with advice, don't say some advices. You should say some advice. Some can be used with uncountable nouns too. Now find a mistake in a sentence. She has applied for a work at a department store. Again, work is uncountable. You can't say a work or some works. You should say a job or some jobs. She has applied for a job at a department store. Or you can say Tom graduated last year but he still can't find a job. Next one. I will explain you the problem. The correct way of saying the sentence is explain something to someone. So, I will explain the problem to you. Explain to me why he isn't here. It was difficult to explain the problem to him. Please explain to me why you were late last night. Mary said that I was very happy. Here, you are quoting what Mary said. You should not use the subject pronoun I. You should say, Mary said that she was very happy. You can't even say, Mary said that she is very happy. It should be in the past tense. He said that he was tired, not he said that I was tired. Mary said that she would come back here as soon as possible, not she will. How about this one? He tried to don't laugh. Let's take a look at the positive form of this sentence. We have he tried to laugh, right? To plus simple form of the verb, infinitive. So, if you want to make an infinitive negative, don't add don't or doesn't or didn't. Just add not before that too. He tried not to laugh. I told you not to go. She tried not to look into his eyes. Next one, we'd better to go now before the traffic gets too bad. So what do we have here? We'd better, which is the short form of we had better to go. In English, after had better, you shouldn't use infinitive or ing. You should just use a bare infinitive. What is a bare infinitive? The simplest form of the verb, even without to. So you should say, we'd better go now. You'd better see a doctor. You'd better leave now or you'll miss the flight. If you are enjoying the lesson, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Tom avoided to do his homework. After avoid, you should use gerund, verb plus ing, not infinitive, not to plus verb. Tom avoided doing his homework. She avoided answering the question. This one is a bit tricky. If you can get this, it means your English level is quite good. I'm used to drink coffee every morning. The correct way of saying this is I am used to drinking coffee. To be used to doing something. Why doing? Because here that too is not the to of infinitive. It's the preposition, and after prepositions in English, verbs should get ing. She is used to living alone, a gerund, ing form of the verb, not she is used to live alone. I am not used to waking up early. Next sentence, the storm caused many damages. Damage is an uncountable noun. You cannot make it plural and you cannot use it with many. You can't say many damages. You should say a lot of damage. The storm caused a lot of damage. Or the storm did not cause much damage. Don't say, did the accident cause any damages? You should say, did the accident cause any damage? I sat next to her in the bus. Using the preposition in is wrong here. You should say, I sat next to her on the bus. Let me give you a quick tip here. If inside that vehicle you can stand and you don't have to sit, you should use the preposition on the bus, on the train, on the ship, on the plane. On all of these you can stand, right? But if you have to sit, you should use in the car, in the taxi. How about this one? He called to me when he got home. In some languages, the verb call has a preposition, and non-native English speakers translate word by word from their first language. But in English, we don't have a preposition after call. He called me when he got home. I called my mom, not I called to my mom. I guess that's enough for today. Just try not to make these mistakes again when you speak English next time, and I will try to cover more common mistakes in the following lessons. See you.